Okay, the amount of fish under the boat right now is wild. And it's a good time. It is as calm can be out here. Maybe the calm before a storm. I don't know. Let's see if we can catch a fish, or two, or three, or four, or five. There's a bunch of them down there. Just, are they going to be feeding is the question. When I was on the jetty the other night, and that bite was just, well, those of you saw, it was just a wide open bite. Nope. Son of a gun. I'm running right between them. Come on, fishy, fishy. Fish on. Oh, he feels like a good fish. Oh yeah, maybe he's not, but oh, beautiful copper. In the box he goes. Might not be out here that long. Oh, he swallowed it. Hang on there, bud. Come on, open it. Say you can do it. I'll switch you for a second while I get the live well ready. So that was first cast. First cast, first fish. I'm down with that. Let's see if I can do that again. The reason I don't like nets on the boat is because I'm getting tangled in. Alright, so it's one cast, one fish. The Tsunami bite is hot. Still down there. They all went down to the bottom. They're up about 15 feet. These ones have all gone down to the bottom. Where am I? I am on the Coos Bay, the Bay of Coos in southern Oregon. I think I've got, what does it tell, 11:45 till Tsunami hits? There we go, another one, another one. Oh, lost him. Well, fishies, we got an audience. Trying to catch tsunami bass. Not salami bass, tsunami bass. Come on. They're messing with it, but they're yeah, there's so much bait in this bay right now. And it seems like anchovies now, small anchovies. Sorry about the sound of the electric motor. The steering head on it's getting kind of, come on, just do it, there we go. Oh, and he's off. I'm going to bed before it hits. You make me feel safe. Look out, wait, it's not behind me, Julian, it's in front of me for now. And then when the tide changes, it'll be the incoming when it hits, purportedly hits. We'll see. They're being finicky right now. There we go. And he's off. That's like 4 I've had hooked up momentarily. I should check that hook, make sure it's sharp. Make sure there's a hook on there. I've had that happen before where the bottom half of it, like the hook part, the important part, has actually broken off, but the lure stayed on because of the little keeper wire. And man, I couldn't hook these fish up. They kept hitting and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't land a fish, couldn't hook a fish proper. But they're in here. Let's see, they're all on bottom now. It's a magnificent night out here. It is it's a sliver of a moon. Dead calm. Nary a breath of wind. I thought it was going to be too cold at first, so I've just got got this hooded thing on and a long sleeve thermal underneath, and that's probably too much right now. After the tariffs, it's going to be like a 3-inch wave. We've got to put tariffs on the Tsunamians. There we go. Oh, that one didn't mess with it. He committed instantly. So I obviously still have a full hook on. He's a good size too. I say that. They're not always. Sometimes they just have really good shoulders on them. They're good fighters, but he feels another copper. Well, heck, I was going for big blacks. Let's do a limit of coppers tonight if we can. Until next year when we can't keep any because they're rapidly becoming extinct or something, whatever they do. It is indeed going to be over before we start. So my plan, let's say all of a sudden, like, oh wow, feels kind of weird. What's going on? And I look over yonder, and there is a big wave. My plan is just to go up that slough as fast as I can, because that water's got to make a 90-degree turn to go up that way. Whereas if I go straight up the bay, come on. If I go straight up the bay, that wave energy can come up a lot quicker. Don't know what time it is, but whatever time it is, it's beautiful out. They're back. Come on, fishies. Like they're hitting it. It's probably a bunch of small ones. Now he feels small. Yeah, I think there's a school of these. But if I do it like this, it looks a lot better. I don't mean to brag, but and often it's just a numbers game. You've got to go through the small ones to get to the big ones. So apparently coppers like the impending tsunami. The big black rockfish, not so much. See, they're there. What are you guys doing? Oh, cool. What is that? Like a little beetle or something swimming on top of the... if I take the phone and move it over there, you won't see anything because it's so dim. But it's got bioluminescence. It's not reflective. It's actually generating, and it's like a little beetle or something, like the size of a little round stick pin, and it's just beetling around. It's completely glowing. There's a lot of cool bioluminescent stuff out here sometimes. Certain times of year the jellies will come in, like kind of cucumber shaped, and if you poke them with your fishing pole or you hit them with your line, they just poof, light up purple and blue. Squid will come up from the bottom quite often. It's just a whole different ecosystem in the dark. And you often have the place to yourself. Combine that with a giant man-killing wave that's predicted. Those two things kind of... there we go. And small. There's another little bioluminescent thing. What the heck? This one is the slightly bigger cousin of the last one. Yeah, there's a couple of these little things. That's a new one on me. Oh, 919. Thank you. Jighead weight and lure. I think I'm using 3/8 right now, and like an 1.5 shad. And Dia says don't puke. I won't. I mean, if the waves are big enough coming in here to make me puke, will probably do damage to me too. Fun to have a surface bite right now, but that'd be cool to show y'all. Get those sometimes. I think overall, though, we've had more daytime surface bites than we've had nighttime surface bites. Some beetles. There's a tsunami coming. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. There's something coming. I don't think it's going to be bad, but like I say, I'll be acutely aware of what's going on. I'll probably be off the water before the projected time, but still just kind of hang out to share it with y'all. Yeah, they're not near surface right now. They don't want any part of that business. Let's move up a little bit, see what we can find. I can't describe how beautiful it is out here right now and calm. They're messing with it. It's the small ones messing with it, but it's the big ones I want. And you just gotta keep moving. Keep moving. Use your electronics. Find out where they are. Sometimes you'll get on 1,000 fish and they just don't want to play. This is a good time. This is a couple days ago when I was on the jetty when that bite was good. There we go. I don't think he's big, but he did not want to mess around. Oh, he's small. He's scrappy. Where are you? Whoa. Swinging fish. Swinging a fish. I've got an overhead scene light I can put on here in a bit if we start losing visibility. Yeah, this might be the nicest evening I've ever had out here. I thought about going with the jetty, but yeah, I'm in the nursery right now. Is that a baby copper? It is a baby copper. I won't look at y'all, but I'll let you see him. He's just the cutest little thing. Open up, open up. Kind of hard to see the button. Over there. And I'm watching that water. In fact, they're out in the big water too. Oh, this thing's even smaller than the last one. A little bit bigger. And they're the flippiest, floppinest. Call them fish sticks. Yeah, they kind of like that. Just a tiny fish stick. Oh, there's a fish jumping at surface over there. Huh. Chasing something. chasing up that bait. Maybe we'll get a surface bite. I say, if things get hanky out here, I'll fire up this motor and run. A little bit of grass coming in. I'm all tangled up, I can't see anything. Yeah, it's the steering head of the Minn Kota. And that thing gets rinsed and washed every use. Bunch of box jellyfish out here. Alright, go off anchor. Head over to the number 2. I'll turn on the overhead light here right away. Oh, never mind, my stuff right here. There's a bunch right underneath. Mostly small ones, but I see a couple big ones in there. Come on. 21 feet of water. Oh, yeah. Come on, fishies. Like, it's almost too calm out here. You know what I'm saying? The nice thing about a tsunami warning is, yeah, more fish jumping. Only guy in the water. I might have to go over there. But there's big ones under me right now. And just because you can see them on the electronics doesn't mean you're going to catch them. And I didn't bring the battery for the overhead light. So, I have an idea. Is that enough light? Oh, well, look at it, it sure is. That kind of works. Kind of blinding for me, but it works. Like that a little bit. Tsunami bite is turned off. You know, you hear stories how sometimes seismic events will affect the fish and whatnot. Don't know how true it is. I'll tell you, there's a ton of them out here. There's some little waves coming in, little energy waves, like tiny little swells, like half-inch, 1-inch swells coming in spaced like a second apart. I'm not sure what that's about, but it feels like a good fish. Don't know if it is. No, you just hit it hard. Another bioluminescent beetle. It's so cool. Easy there, bud. Oh yeah, they're popping to the surface now. Come on, bud. There you go. I want bigger. Yeah, those boils you get out in the ocean where they're biting at surface, just going crazy. That's it's not quite to that level in the bay, but close enough. I mentioned how beautiful it is out here. Fishies. I'll cast, retrieve, cast, retrieve. If that doesn't work, I'll kind of just let it sink to the bottom and pull it as close to the bottom as I can. More bioluminescent beetles. If I come out here again the next couple nights, I need to bring a little aquarium net, try to scoop one up and identify it. There's so many fish under us. Come on, guys. These little swells coming in. Like, yeah, you get little swells, little waves. It's almost as if a big boat went by way off in the distance. Huh. They're tight, they're small, but they're consistent. Usually if it's this calm. And it could just be, you know, energy coming off the ocean. But it's a little different than usual. It's always different out here. I mean, it's... Oh, come on, fish. Started off so good. No. Oh, there we go. Nope, and off. Good people look out for boats when you're in this channel. You know, a lot of folks you'll fish right in the middle of it and not move. I mean, you can do that, but keep in mind that vessels going by have no obligation or duty to yield to you when you're in that passageway. So, oh my gosh, the amount of fish below us. Oh, this is nuts. Yeah, I just don't feel like moving the camera and showing you all, but wild. I mean, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of fish. I don't know. I don't know. But the whole bay is just filled with them. But they're not necessarily biting. It's not big. It's this batch below me. There's some big ones mixed with the small ones. No, the popping it doesn't work for me out here. Someone says let it sink and pop it. That it's a super finesse bite for me out here. Anytime I'm aggressive with it, it just doesn't work. But it doesn't mean it doesn't work for other people. Oh, hey, let himself loose. Sweet. Let's see. Some people were hurt. Many along the Japanese coastline are waiting for waves to hit in the coming hours. Tsunami warnings remain in place for parts of Alaska and Hawaii. Thank you for that. Another thing I find is when you're right at that slack tide, the bite is never as good as when you have current going by. I think, you know, when the current's moving, the water's more dynamic, bait's moving around more, it gets the fish more excited, gets them more aggressive. That's my theory. It's probably the most decent black yet tonight. Oh yeah, he's all right. He's a keeper. That's the fish we're looking for. That and bigger. Hang on, my bud. Every time I want to move, a fish bites and keeps me in position. I should get some 3 or 4 pounders. You know, it's funny, you come out here in the day or you come out some nights, there's nothing. You don't see a fish. Don't happen there. What can you catch at night? Rockfish, you know, we're going after black rockfish, coppers. Used to get Chinas out here at night. Haven't for a few years. What else? Rarely ling caught at night. There's people that do catch ling at night. I'm not one of them. I can't. I don't know why. I just don't possess the ability. Same thing with the green ling. I never catch those at night. So it's predominantly a black rockfish game. I think we're going to go into a good fishing cycle for a while here. That moon's coming out. It'll light up at night. We'll feed more at night. I think they feel safer. You know, it's when they come out of their hidey holes and stuff. I don't know where they're at in the day. I mean, you'll see them, you'll mark them, but not like you usually do at night. It's not even bugs out here right now. Usually when it's this calm in the evening, you get those little gnat, bug, whatever things that live on the shore and they come out here and annoy you. Not tonight. Remember, the rockfish limit's 5 now, as of July 1st. Hopefully it'll stay that way for the remainder of the year. I think you can still keep a cabezon. Most people don't. If you keep a cabezon, it goes towards your limit of 5 rockfish. Your 2 lingcod is separate. If you get perch, what is it, 15 of them now? I haven't fished perch in so long. All right. You know, we were talking earlier about the jetty fishing, and you saw I was out there a couple days ago. That is a great resource for folks that are on the boat. You basically need a 4-wheel drive to get out there. You don't need much of a 4-wheel drive. You know, and let the air out of your tires a bunch. We did it twice today. Once with the tires filled, just to see if we could, and then of course second trip we aired down. We went to 24 pounds, and that was pretty good. Thought there's another boat out here. The heck's wrong with you? What are you doing out here? But just I think a car, yeah, pulling in someone's driveway, shining out this way. Okay, now we're over bait. I mean, it's insane. I'd take the camera and pan around, but it's too dark for you to see what it looks like out here. But wow. Okay, I don't know what's below me. It looks like there's small ones, but there's so many of them. There's so many fish out here. When you're being told that, oh, there's not enough fish, we're catching too many, I don't know, man. If this bay has this many fish, think of every shoal, every reef, every outcropping, every pile of rocks, every point, every bay, things that we don't even fish, things that we haven't explored yet. Think of the infinite amount of fish out there. Just because I can see them doesn't mean I can catch them. Small. Don't look this way. Do not look this way. The camera makes them look smaller. Someone says, thanks for taking so long on your adventure. You are more than welcome. I enjoy doing this for folks. It gets people interested in the outdoors. I found the nursery. Hey. Chill. Open your mouth. There you go, bud. Big ones at the bottom, and that's often an issue. Is you're trying to get through a school of small ones to get to those big ones in the bottom. And I'll run cameras down sometimes. You'll see what happens is these little ones are all over the place. They're frantic. The big ones are cool. They're chill. They just want to swim up, take it in their mouth, and go on. But while they're going towards your bait, your lure, whatever it is you're using, those little ones will just get in their face and make their presence known and snatch it away from them. But we've had nights out here where it's just been big ones. There's been no small ones. Just all the... And another small. I may up my lure size to... Whoa, what's going on here? It's taking some drag. Some little herring swimming around the boat right now. What is this? What are you? Are you that big? I don't think you are. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're the fish I'm looking for. You fought like a girl at first, man. I start high grading because if y'all can see that, that's a really nice fish. I'm almost limited out. If society collapses and we have to feed people, we can do it out here. Mind you, we've got what? We've got the giant tsunami coming, and we've got the meteors coming. So, are there even limits on fish anymore? Are there speed limits on the road? When does the rioting start? It's funny, we were just talking about getting through the small ones to get a bigger one. There we had them. Not huge, but still a nice one. Oh, it wasn't scrolling, okay. What am I using for a jig? 3/8, I don't know, a quarter, 3/8, something like that right now. And just a little, a little paddle tail. Oh, you're another nice one. Oh, this is dumb. This is stupid. Oh, yeah, he's... Is that it? Am I limited? Am I done for the night? Beauty of a live well. Oh, popping a surface over yonder. I haven't had a good night bite in a long time, I'll be honest. You know, we used to do this a lot, and it sucked the past several times that I've come out. I didn't say sucked. I've had a couple that have sucked. And some where I've had to just fight for hours to get a limit of fish. That is not the case tonight. Oh, it's got a small. There's right at surface. And you'll come out tomorrow in the daylight, and you won't mark a fish. And it's like, I don't know where they go. So those of you just, those of you just tuning in, we are on the Coos Bay. just outside of Charlestown, Oregon, southern Oregon coast. I think we got another hour or something for the tsunami supposed to hit. That was an interesting little wave. But the tide's changing, so you know that's part of it. Keep telling myself that. The tsunami bite is the best bite. Another nice one. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Whoa. Fish. Hard to really show over the camera how nice these are, but this is yeah, this is a heck of a bite. Those last couple were right on surface as well. And so was this one. Nope, missed him. Swing and a miss. He was small. You could tell. When the small ones hit, they just vibrate. They don't commit. Nothing on that one. Tide's changing now. Again, they're deceiving sometimes. Those of you first hook up, they feel big, like they're just anchored in place. And then, oh, bug in my eye. Just talking about them not being out here. I mean, it's not a terrible fish. That's nothing to write home about. And if your lure starts getting twisted up on you and stuff, fix it. I promise you, you catch more with a true running bait. If it's twisted up, and you think, what's the difference? It's a chunk of plastic that looks like kind of sort of a fish anyway. Why would it even make a difference? I don't know, but it does. The fish know the answer to that. Okay, nice black super bite. Thank you. Yeah, there are some nice ones. I want the 4-pounders though. Can I come fish with you in the next few nights? We just don't do that. I wish I could. If we were in such a litigious world and people weren't such, like I said, I've got people that are always calling the authorities on me. Oh, he's guiding illegally. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, he's goofs. What pound test am I using? I'll use 10 to 12. 10, I've got one rigged up here with 6 or 8, like a really light one, which I might put on here in a second because it's super fun. But 10 to 12 high vis. Day or night, it's just nice to have that high vis and be able to see your line better, especially when you hit it with the headlamp. If you've got that line that's meant to blend in and kind of be camo with that water, when it's dark out, it's miserable. Like, yeah, you can still fish without seeing your line, but it helps a lot. It's just one more feedback, one more piece of data going into your brain that lets you fish more accurately. Tons of herring around me now. Nothing on that. I'm just gonna let it drop straight down now. See what happens. Just give it some slack. The tide's starting to turn, starting to come in now. Little swells coming in. That can is starting to bob up and down, but that could be anything. If it gets ugly, You'll watch him tear out of here. Oh, oh, oh. Guess I should put that on his way. Again, when you first hook up, they feel so much bigger. Oh, that's because he is. This is so dumb. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Ow. There we go. Let's see what I got for babies in here. Surely there's some small ones in here that can go away. That copper is smaller. Bye-bye. I couldn't have a boat without a live well. I just couldn't. I know it's the 5th time I've said it, but I'm going to say it again. It is magnificent out here. I feel I just fish the rocks themselves. That's one I want to. Are you spot locked or anchored? Spot locked. Never mind. So I'll try one more. Like I said, I wish I could just take these out here every day. I think it'd be a hoot. Jump on the surface again. I think being a guide would suck though. Like you'd be holding the people. You've got to do. I don't know. You got to perform. You got to. I think it would just take the fun out of it. Put this right there. Oh, gee. Had a fish on for a second. All right, channel. Good enough. We gotta go to 16. There we go. What if I got a cast over there? Oh no, I got one here, just sitting here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. All wrapped up in what I'm doing. They are, I say surface biting over yonder, so let's see if I can pull one of those up. A lot of you, not a lot of you, some of you commented, you'll see me cast in my videos and stuff where I cast out and then I flick this back manually. I don't crank it to do it. I just find it gives me a smoother operation. It's less wear and tear on the reel. I don't know, it just feels more natural for me to flip that bail back manually. Nope, couldn't get one on the surface. They're jumping all over. I think they're going after those little herring on the surface. They're just, I think they're herring. I didn't get that good a look, but it could be anything. Those little gnat things are starting to come out now. I should have kept quiet about them. How's it cast without even not even a nibble? Do not approve. So sink it down the bottom. You know, cast retrieve, cast retrieve. If that doesn't work, a lot of you have been reaching out and asking, you know, what to do out here. This is it. There's no magic to it. There's no secret sauce. It's just keep moving, which I should have been moving already, but change up your lure size commensurate with what the tide is doing, what the current is doing. I'm not a big fan of having it drop straight down. I don't want too heavy. I want it to have kind of a more natural presentation, so as that water's going by, it kind of wants to go with it naturally a little bit, but you can still control it somewhat. All right, yeah. A couple casts without even a bite. I'm going to move this a little bit. "42 feet, it's just stacked with fish. 32 feet, 35, 30, 29, 27, 26. That's enough of a change. I'm just going to drop straight down here and see what happens. This water's so clear right now. I mean, not clear, like visually clear, but so free of debris and stuff. We've been fighting with so much of that this year. It's fun sometimes as you're reeling in, you'll see the fish chase it and they'll smack it just before you pull it out of the water. Now the fish are gone. If you got a big biomass of them though, don't fret if they go away, because often when there's something that brought them there in the first place, they'll often circle around. They're coming back. I'm catching enough, I'm doing enough, I'm getting a good enough size. I don't want to really change up what I'm doing, or change my lure size or my color, but at the same time it's hard not to. You can easily turn an okay bite into a zero bite by switching your gear around too much. I don't know if you can hear that splash, but they're teasing me. Can you hear that, Minn Kota? Isn't that terrible? I think it's the bearings in the steering head that just, and again, this thing gets a salt away regimen. It gets a full rinse. Big ones below us. Come on, fishies. Scented bait? No. You can. It's good to have some. Always keep Berkeley Gulp with you. Always. Don't ever be without it. But I find myself more and more not needing it. I'll have days, weeks, months sometimes where I can't catch anything on Berkeley Gulf. So we go with the straight plastics, you know, Little Dave's, some of the other stuff. Just got to keep changing it. Got to keep changing it. In fact, I think it's time for me to change again because this isn't working. All right. So we're gonna go from this little guy. If you can see that, this little guy. Try not to look at y'all and blind you. To oh, they put on 22. I don't want to be hitting the button on 16 by accident. I never catch on pink. I do good on purple. I'm gonna turn off. You're annoying. I'm gonna go with a gold paddle tail. Let's see if we can do something with this. I got a blue and white paddle. Yeah, actually, blue and white paddle tail. I should use that. Oh well. This is already on. I want to bring out a few of the things I might want to use. Oh, that goofy thing. At the end of the day, I'll just have a pile of lures sitting out here that I've experimented with all day. Is that better light? Maybe. Maybe. Gold's always good. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. All right, let's see. And sometimes the bite will just turn off like that. I mean, that's it. Tide changes, whatever changes, they're done feeding. That'll just happen. That terrible sound. Come on, Minn Kota, you can do better. Where'd they go? Had a little thump there, but that was a small one. You can just tell sometimes. Sometimes not. There was a post by one of the Winchester Bay pages today. It linked to the ODFW. They're saying it was only like 10% or something of the salmon allotment for the Umpqua have been caught with the Chinook. So that's good. Gold is not so bueno tonight. No, not feeling it. I'm going to bring this one in. I'm going to change it up. I'm gonna go with a little blue and white. A little 1.5 inch blue and white. That little guy. Come on, blue and white. Cantaloupe. Is that a color? Sounds like it should be a color if it's not. Like I said, sometimes that bite will just turn off and that's it. And it'll turn on just as quick, it'll turn off just as quick. I'm not saying it's the case right now, but it's starting to feel like it. There we go. I got a spot marked here 59 feet away. Let's see if it produces right now. Fish down there, but like I said, it doesn't mean they bite. Surprised more people don't fish out here at night. I mean, I get it. I fully get it. I mean, I'm on a bass boat, almost in the Pacific Ocean, in the dark. I get it. But it's just different. It's completely different. It's all the critters you see. Fish you catch can be different. Like I said, we haven't caught a China out here in a few years, but we used to catch China rockfish very frequently out here. At night though, only at night. Which was wild that we were catching them in here. I never thought in a million years, but there's obviously a body of them in here. Something I don't think we've caught yet this year are blue rockfish. I don't recall catching one 2025. And last year, oh man, we were out with Grayson and he caught just a slab. I mean, it was a nice black rockfish size, and it was a blue. They're such a beautiful fish. Similar but different. There we go. Boy, that took a while. What the heck, man? He's fighty. Oh, he's that big, but he's scrappy. That's a decent fish. There is nothing wrong with that fish at all. Except for when he does that. Okay. Come on, guy. Work with me. Work with me. That's the bottom. Oh, got one. Got one. Oh. I'm contributing to the rise of the ocean. And if you're out here at night, even in the daytime, just kind of always look out for vessels. You know, you'll get times, I don't expect it tonight, mind you, but you get a lot of commercial vessels coming through. You know, get out of their way. They're the working stiffs out here. You know, if you're just a sport guy. I got a white one. You know, I'm gonna try a white one. Hunter just kills them on white. I can't catch a fish on white to save my life, but we'll see if tonight's different. Yeah, I mean, Cody, if you're listening, if you're watching at any point, I want you to hear that steering head, hear that sound it makes. About 15 minutes out of warranty, it starts doing that. And the slacker the water, the worse it is. So if there's a little bit of current, it kind of holds it in position. You know, it's working harder, it's flexing harder, so it's pressing on those bearings harder, and it's not making as much of a squeal. But when it's kind of just loosey-goosey, it definitely makes a horrible howl. Oh, that's a fish. I thought I was on bottom. He grabbed it as I was going down. He feels tiny. Oh, ha, maybe not. What you doing, bud? Oh, he's not big. Boy, he's scrappy. This is the Rocky of rockfish. And I caught him on a white that I don't like. Not a pearl. Technically, it's a pearl. Let's try again. See if I can get bigger. Bigger, better, gooder. Now you're popping in surface all over the place. It's not like a wide open, crazy boil, but they're definitely feeding on surface. Some are. Oh, stupid white is working. But, you know, like I always say, you got to change colors. You got to keep moving. Try something different. As soon as I switched to white, started catching again. And that's not a color. Come on, bud. That's not a color I typically like or will use at all. I choose not to. Because traditionally I don't have luck with it, but now the one for rockfish that I can't catch a fish on to save my life is pink. Salmon color. Can't do it. Nothing on that one because I was talking it up how I was catching now. Be annoying to hear. Oh yeah, the motor. It's absolutely just atrocious to. Let's see. When the tide starts going though, and it's flexing and it's working, it stops. But when it's just a neutral tide like this. All right, I think I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna try moving to another spot, see what we can find there, and then I will get back with you all shortly. And it's not letting me press the button. It says slow connection, and then it kind of blocks the button. There we go.